Friday, November 6th. We have officially been doing this for a week and a little bit more. And that just makes me super duper excited. Today I have 4 things to talk about. 1, I've noticed that we have a consistent amount of viewers on each one of our videos, ranging from 35 to 40. And that means, to me, that we have consistent viewers. So hi! Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. That makes me really excited because that means that somebody else kind of cares about this, even if it's just like a little bit. And therefore, I'm going to do a dance. Tim and I conceptualized Sir Gentleman around the idea that him and I want to get to know each other better and build a community of people that have cool ideas and want to do really good things. And I feel like we're starting that, and I want to engage you. So I want to ask you a question, and this question goes to you. What is family to you, and how do you be a part of a family? Please direct your comments below, and on my next video, I'll read some of those. 2, time travel. Recently, we found ourselves in a conversation considering the concepts of what would happen if you went back in time and left something there. And I have a thought on that. Consider that the flakes of your skin are all atoms and particles, because they are. After the Big Bang, everything that has existed since then has always been proportionate. There's never been more or less anywhere. It's always just been a constant transaction. Some things are here at one point, now they're over here, but they trade. Like, my body, I die and I decompose and my atoms become a part of the earth and they go wherever they go. Like it's been said, we're literally stardust. So I'd like to posit the concept that if you go back in time, the particles that are you now were something else then. So let's say that the particles and the atoms that make you now were spread all over the place. Some of them were in trees, some of them were in rocks, some of them were in other animals, some of them were a part of whatever else. Now, you go back in time and all of a sudden you're introducing particles that didn't exist in that form in a time period when they shouldn't have. So consider that when you go back in time, all of the particles that were all over the place, spread out, that eventually were going to be you, now have to become you, so they leave what they were then. So now all of a sudden you have trees that have holes in them, and you have animals that have holes in them, and you have rocks that have holes in them, and you have whatever else it is. Because all of those atoms now have to instantly become you because you're there all of a sudden and the universe wasn't ready for you. Or you go back in time and everything gets really screwed up because all of a sudden this balance that has existed is not balanced at all because now you're introducing more atoms and particles into that universe in that time period than what should be because everything always has been and always will be. So I'm going to propose that everything will explode and it'll be awesome and terrible and scary all at the same time. What are your thoughts on this, Tim? 3, things you love. Tim, I want to ask you a question. What do you love? What are you super passionate about? What means so much to you that you're constantly thinking about it or you're constantly interacting with the ideas or whatever it is in some way? I want to hear you talk about that thing. 4, Tim, I have a challenge for you. You must pick one of the 3 following. 1, I challenge you to blenderize a glass of cat food and Kool-Aid, a color of your choosing. 2, come up with a song on my guitar about how you can make the world a better place. It must be at least 30 seconds. 3, ask the viewers in your next video to make a challenge for you. A quick note, if you're watching this and you decide to contribute to the idea of a challenge for Tim, can't be anything that will hurt him, get him in trouble, or cause extreme emotional scarring. Tim, I caution you to be very, very careful about letting the viewers pick your challenge. We do not yet know what they are capable of. If you're watching this, I encourage you to like, share, comment, or subscribe to our YouTube so that we can engage with you more effectively. Thank you for watching. Tim, I'll see you Tuesday.